Didn't take a storm to break us, didn't take a lifetime's fall. Just a quiet kind of shifting, like you weren't mine at all. Every word you stopped from saying felt like thunder rolling in, and I knew that we were closing long before the end began.
You were soft in your departure, but your silence held us shut, pushing me toward understanding what was left of all our love. You were fading like a whisper, like a dream I couldn't keep, and the truth was in the doorway while the hurt ran 6 feet deep.
I didn't want to leave you broken, didn't want to play the blame,
didn't want to play the blame,
but I couldn't keep pretending I was living in your flame.
I was living in your flame.
I kept waiting for a warmth that never learned to come alive, while the fire we kept chasing flickered out before the dive. I loved you in the moments where your walls were wearing thin, but I couldn't love the distance that kept pulling you back in. You were reaching for forever, but your hands were full of past, and I knew we wouldn't make it, 'cause we weren't built to last. It was a swift ending, no warning, no sound, just a truth descending as the lights all went out. We were holding on to something that had nothing left to give. Your love runs out of breath sometimes, and ours forgot to live. So here's to the swift ending
We never thought we'd see,
a goodbye that came quicker
than the love that used to be. I replay the little glances, all the ones I used to miss. How your eyes stopped looking forward, how your smile lost its bliss. I kept hoping you would anchor where my heart was growing still, but your dreams were filled with places where I couldn't fit or fill.
I wanted to be the shelter for the storms you never named, but you needed something louder than the comfort that I claimed. And you walked away so softly that it almost didn't sting, till the quiet turned to empty and you took your final wing.
You were steady, you were honest, you were brave in every way, but I couldn't keep on fighting what my heart chose not to stay. I kept searching for a rhythm in a love that lost its beat, trying hard to feel the thunder where the lightning wouldn't meet.
You were home in every season, you were hoping every night, but I needed more than safety, I needed something burning bright. And you saw it in my heartbeat long before I said it clear. There was nothing left to salvage in the ashes we lived near. It was a swift ending, no thunder, no cry, just a final bending of a truth we can't deny. We were holding on to pieces of a flame that just went cold, 2 stories written sweetly that were never meant to hold. So here's to the swift ending that came as quiet as a sigh, a momentary shatter in the space between goodbye.
Maybe time will make it softer, maybe distance makes it right.
Maybe healing comes in echoes that don't show up overnight.
Maybe someday we'll remember all the good within the pain.
Maybe love was just a lesson that we weren't meant to claim.
But for now we stand in silence at the border where we part, leaving all the words unspoken, drifting somewhere in the dark.
We didn't need a fight to end it, didn't need a screaming blow, just a swift and simple moment where we realized letting go. It was a swift ending, the final curtain fall, the truth that came unbending till we couldn't stand it all. We were reaching for a memory that was fading out of view, two hearts that held a story but not a future to pursue. So here's to the swift ending that arrived before we knew, a quiet closing chapter in a love we once called true.
Maybe someday we'll forgive it, maybe someday it won't hurt, but for now we're just two strangers walking back into the earth. No regrets, no blame, no vengeance, just a peace we never planned, and a swift ending between us where we finally understand.